Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era and this is your boy Ahmed, and today we're going to look into the crypto markets. We're going to see what's happening, so let's begin. Inflation is crucial and all eyes were on the CPI report, and finally we got the result we were looking for. The bulls are elated. CPI is softer than expected at 0.3% in April. Bitcoin rises to 63,000 US dollars. It's currently at 65, I believe, or very close to 65. We've gone up 5.54%. It's at 65,000 US dollars, $64,976, and it's currently up 5.54%. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is very crucial. On this day, the 15th of May, it's very crucial. And we've broken out of this falling wedge, which was bullish, like I said in an earlier episode. We finally managed to break out, and it's a huge, massive green candle, and we're up 2.47%. Like I said in a previous video, I said that we're probably gonna hit this support and bounce. What I want to see is I wanted to break out of this ascending wedge, descending wedge, and the most important day is on the 15th of May. So literally in about 2 days time. So on Wednesday, we're going to find the CPI results. If inflation is heading down, then we're going to break out of this descending parallel wedge and we're going to break past this area. The next support is, the next resistance is at $68,104. This is the weekly chart, and the weekly chart is massive. It's a huge, massive reversal. Massive. So let me show you on here. This is the weekly, and right now and on the weekly we've gone up from here, from wick to wick, we've gone up 7.44%, ladies and gentlemen. And on the monthly, we have gone up from wick to wick 15.84%. The total market cap currently is 1.28 trillion US dollars. Bitcoin is going to be as big or bigger than gold. Currently, we're at 1.28 trillion. We're going to 10x, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to 10x. Bitcoin is only going to go higher. The more governments print, the more BTC is going up higher. Governments and people are addicted to debt. They're addicted to easy money. BTC is the most sound money on the planet. It's better than gold. The article continues and says, in a year of mostly bad news on inflation, the government's Wednesday report gave some hope that the Fed rate cuts might still be on the table. Both the headline and core rates of inflation fell modestly in April. April retail sales data was also shown some softness. Me personally, I thought the cuts were going to happen this month, but they're definitely going to happen this year. They're definitely going to happen this year. I'm adamant that QE is already happening in the background. The Fed, in a last meeting, even said that we're going to ease quantitative tightening. And I already know there's easy money in the system. Interest rates are going to get cut. It's going to happen. Either the next meeting or the meeting after. It's going to happen. We're going to get 50 basis points cut. Once that happens, altcoins are going to go parabolic. I promise you, once this happens and we get easy money in the system, all of this money is going to flood into altcoins, into risk on assets, speculative assets, and it's going to go parabolic. And the herd has already arrived. We are really, honestly, at the cusp of one of the biggest bull runs that you have ever seen in your life. If you think this is crazy, if you really think this is crazy and absurd what's happening now, I promise you, best believe it's about to get even more crazier. times it by 10, times it by 100. This stuff is going to blow your mind. Every single cycle gets more and more bigger. So you haven't seen anything yet. Core inflation has gone down. This is very, very important. It's heading back down to where the 2021 timeframe. Coincidentally, this is also the same time that Roaring Kitty and GME stocks went through the moon. 3 months later, altcoins went absolutely ballistic. So what do you think is going to happen next? GameStop is currently at $38.31. It's down 21.84%. I'm alluding to a point here. Yeah, if I scroll down, if I go all the way down to the 2021 peak, 2021 cycle, sorry, we had a massive pump. So from here to here, we made a massive 172x. But in crypto, we get this quite often. This is nothing new, but for stocks, it's massive. So it's gone up 172x. The lowest point for GameStop was at 67 cents, 65 cents. Okay, and it peaked all the way here in January 2021, which was on a Thursday, the 28th of January. If we look at both the charts, yeah, it peaked in February, and Solana, the bull cycle started in exactly February of 2021. We formed a bull flag and the rest was history. Literally a few weeks later, Solana began a bull market. So this, don't take it to the bank, yeah, but this could be a foreshadowing moment, a moment when you look at this speculative environment and it's gonna seep over into crypto. Solana meme coins are pumping, and they are really pumping. In addition to common stocks, opportunistic crypto developers issued a score of meme coins on various blockchains to capitalize on the hype. GME on Sol has gone parabolic. This is the daily chart, and literally in the past 3 days, it's gone up 51x. It's been around for a while, to be fair, for a meme coin that is. It's been around for 3 months now, and literally it was dead and buried, and as soon as the tweet came out, people capitalized and bought GME on the Solana chain and literally made 56x. I also made some gains, and some of my private members made some quick gains. It was a scalp trade, just in and out, literally just in and out. It was going literally parabolic. Even the 15-minute chart, we were just trading the 15-minute chart and it was going absolutely parabolic. There's a trend here and we were just following the trend, literally just kept following the trend, had a reversal. Right now we're heading back down. This is still an ample opportunity to buy, but bear in mind it's already gone up 51x from literally a fraction of a penny to almost 2 cents. If you want to gain an edge in the market, then look no further. If you want to make some substantial gains, then this is it. Click on the link below. BTC price targets currently at 65k. Okay, so like I said earlier, we need to break out. We've broken out of this falling wedge. I think we're going to make all-time new highs really soon, sooner rather than later. If we look at the S&P 500, we've made an all-time new high. We made yet another all-time new high, convincingly as well. Today we're up like 1%. Above 1, we're at 1.04. So literally we've gone up a huge amount for a stock. And also the Nvidia earnings is coming out. It's coming out very, very soon. And this is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. This line here is very, very important. This trend line goes all the way back to November 2023. It goes all the way back there. And we need to break this trend line. Ultimately, you know my target. You know what my target is. 67,000, 67,500. Once we break that line, we need to head over to the previous all-time high. We need to break this convincingly, and I think for the final time, once we get here, we will break it. And once we break it with conviction, we're gonna head to 100,000. Normally BTC, it doubles. Once it breaks the all-time new high, it doubles. Ethereum price targets currently at $2,988. Ethereum needs to break out of this trend line. It really does. We need to regain this area. Once we regain this area, we need to break through this trend line. We need to do the bump and run pattern and break this trend line. Once we do this, we can regain our position and head up higher and further. BTC is dominating at the moment. The dominance is huge. Once interest rates come back down, I promise you, no one will be talking about BTC dominance. All it is bearish BTC dominance, it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it really, really doesn't matter. Altcoins are gonna go parabolic. If we regain this area and form it as support, the next area of confluence is at 3,290. And then after that, the most resistance is at $3,536. Once we've recaptured this area and formed it as support, then there's not a lot of volume here. It's just thin air. We can break all-time new highs. It is going to be a bit of a feat for Ethereum. It is going to be an uphill battle. But Ethereum has done crazier stuff. At the moment, Ethereum's sentiment is at an all-time low. The ETF hasn't come out. We were expecting an ETF. It hasn't come out. But the whales are accumulating. Whales are accumulating. These are the whale addresses, the top holders. And what are they doing? They continue to accumulate. The yellow line is the top non-exchange addresses, and the red line is the supply held by the top addresses. All of these individuals and all of these wallets are buying even more. Solana price targets currently at $154.04, and we're up a whopping 8.5%. This had the most volume. This area right here had massive volume. The CPI results came in, and what happened? Everyone went risk on. Traders went risk on, investors went risk on. Our next area of confluence and the most resistance is at $176. There's not a lot of volume right here at the moment, so I think we can easily slice through this, especially right now when memes are going crazy. A lot of the meme coins activity is happening on Solana, and Solana is a direct beneficiary to these meme coins. To be fair, Solana just keeps winning again and again and again. It's very clear and evident that Solana has a bright future at the moment. But for now, this is a clear indication that Solana is winning the race in the L2 space. ADA price targets currently at 44 cents, and we're up 4.13%. We've managed to bounce on this resistance. We hit it so many times. And I did say the more times it hits it, the more time it's going to break. But on the bright side, it's managed to make a massive bounce on support. Now, the next area that has the most volume is at 45 cents. We need to break this area convincingly, just like Solana did. If that's not the case, then we're going to head back down, maybe consolidate even longer. Doge price targets currently at 15 cents and is up 4.58%. Doge is right now forming a bull flag. Once the GME hype dies down, people will transfer some of their gains into other meme coins or other stocks, and they'll start speculating in different assets. And one of the biggest crypto memes is Dogecoin. Dogecoin has made a golden cross. The herd has arrived. Now it's up to you to capitalize on this. not everyone's gonna win. XRP price targets currently at 51 cents and we're up 3.16. We've managed to regain this area and go back into this trend line. This trend line's been here for a very, very long time. Literally massive trend line. I thought it was gonna break down and I thought that was the end of that trend. Luckily, we regained this trend line. So this is very, very bullish. We need to close above this trend line and go up higher. I did say that all of these coins are forming bullish divergence, and they have, from XRP to DOT to Link, Matic, Stacks, Phantom, Mentis, Total 1, Total 2, like they're all forming bullish divergence. This is going to be epic. We might, ladies and gentlemen, see an altcoin summer. If you look at BTC dominance, if we check BTC dominance, it's been rising. I do admit that. It has been rising. It's at 55.93. What's left for it to get to 60%? That's like 5%. From here to here, it's almost, from here to here, it's 10% gain, 8% gain. We've got 8% left for it to get to 60%. What's next after that? Altcoin season. Altcoin season is next. And for the next 2 years, we will never ever be talking about dominance again. Mint layer price targets currently at 28 cents. And we're up 8.49%. We were up from wick to wick in the past 2 days. We were up 27%. Now, this is not a time to get excited right now. We need to be careful. This might just be a liquidity grab and we might head lower. I'm going to keep my eye and see what happens next. This does look positive, but we need a weekly confirmation. We need at least 7 candles to confirm that we have seen the bottom. We need to hold above this area of support. We need to hold above 27. If we hold above 27 cents, then the next resistance is at 35. Right now, we have major resistance at 35 cents. Once we break 35, we have huge resistance at 41 cents. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This has been a brutal sell-off for mint layer. But this is the price we pay for 1000x. This is a glimmer of hope, and we're going to see what happens next. The volume has slightly increased, but there's so much areas of resistance at the moment. Huge amount of areas of resistance. It might head down, but don't be disheartened. It might head down and it might get to this area of 18 cents, 18 to 17 cents. We DCA, we buy more. BVM price targets currently at $2.47. We've made a pivotal bounce. It's imperative that we bounce on this neckline. If we don't hold this neckline, we're going to head lower. But for now, we've been saved by the bell. We'll see what happens next and if it breaks above. Ideally, I would like to see something like this, but we could see this neckline break. Once that breaks, ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive correction ahead of us. So from here to here, we have from neckline to neckline, we've got a massive correction. So we could head down to $1 or sub $1. This is others, and it's a total market cap excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies. We're forming a bull flag right here, and we're very close of making an all-time new high. Last time we made a all-time new high was in May the 6th, 2021, followed by another higher high, and it was at November 2021. I think we can break this previous all-time high and go way above. I could see others get to almost 2 trillion, 3 trillion. I just wanted to add one more thing. I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the love, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers. Appreciate all of you, even the hate, everyone. Thank you very much. That's it for now. This is your boy Ahmed, and wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.